Hello and welcome, everybody. Good evening from Germany. I hope you are all well. I know we have a lot of listeners here from many parts of the world who are going to listen for the first time to this Utopian Global Ecosystem, Real Assets, Real Income presentation. That's what we're going to talk about today. My name is Claudia Eifert, and I do very much welcome everybody from all around the world. Now, for you guys who don't know me, I'm since 11 years with the company. So that means the company exists since 11 years. If you haven't heard about it, well, that's your chance to learn about right now a little bit more about what we do at Utopian Global and what this ecosystem, this platform of Utopian Global is about. So I welcome everybody, all your listeners, and I hope you really take some time apart. So shut down your phone and your Facebook and your Messenger and take some time, because you're going to learn something definitely here for sure, certainly about wealth generation, diversification, all what has obviously to do with money and with your future. So if I was you and I listened for the first time, I rather really listen with a good ear to it. So we have a lot of people obviously from all over the world coming on this presentation. We have people from these states, the United States and Canada, obviously all over Europe, Australasia, New Zealand. Hello to you guys in Asia, of course, cannot forget Asia, and of course Africa. Hello to all you guys over there. I could actually have some folks there from Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, which I personally had the pleasure to meet. So it's great to have you guys there as well, and of course many other people which I do know and have met throughout the travels with Utopian Global. So I hope you can all hear me loud and clearly, and we're going to do some Q&As a little bit later. Usually we have our founder and CEO on the call, but he is actually traveling and he is in a delay, so he just messaged me that he's going to be 2 hours late, and certainly we're going to don't track this on for 2 hours. We're going to be 25 minutes sharp, and that's it. So the Utopian Global Ecosystem, obviously, what is it? Well, Utopian Global is a company which has different pillars for you to earn, to generate wealth, and to get educated. So as you see, a unique marketing platform where since 11 years, we actually provide physical precious metals to you. You can basically get involved and purchase from as little as 25 euros. You can buy the finest, best gold in the world from Argel-Rios, the Swiss refinery, and you can do so from as little as 25 every month. Whenever you wish, you can buy gold. We have that from many people all around the world doing this since literally 11 years. So we have people even on this call who are basically diversifying with us since 11 years, which is really great. To the countries where we can ship to, we ship to. Otherwise, we have it stored in the LBMA facility storage. And why gold or silver? Well, I'm going to touch this in a second. The second pillar of our ecosystem, our platform, is a fairly new product. That product only has been launched in the market late 2018, early 2019. That is the STORH, the income producing energy asset. That is, of course, I see it like this is my pension plan in one sense. Why? Well, because it's income producing energy assets, meaning they produce income. Those assets, STORH accumulates this asset. We promote we do the marketing, we promote, we get people to buy this, of course, into those assets, and then the company executes, and this is where we will gain a long-term value. We do have a professional education system. I always say, and I have said this since day one, we are only as good as our knowledge is. People perish because of the lack of knowledge. That's unfortunately true. We haven't been educated. It doesn't matter where really in the world what money is and what our monetary system is, how it works. And we try since many years pretty hard to help you guys understand why. Well, so that you can build wealth for your future generations, and of course now. And we have affiliate marketing system. So when you promote our products and our services, you can get paid now. And everybody wants to get paid when? now. So we do have an affiliate marketing system where you market, and for the marketing of that of our products and services, well, you're going to get paid now, not in the future, but now. Okay. And why gold and silver? Well, first of all, let me just tell you a little bit about the whole concept when it was founded 11 years ago by Bill Rowell, a very successful entrepreneur and business owner, having owned 4 hotels in Australia, and really have been now involved, and so having been involved now so long time, Bill is an amazing entrepreneur, and has a lot of experience as well on marketing, in building teams. So he has been very successfully, besides his hotel business as well, building a marketing company where he joined over 50,000 people actually, and helped them to make money. And that's really what most people are here for. They are here for because they look for other income sources, they look for opportunities, they look for obviously residual income. Everybody wants that. Why? Well, because it's going to provide us a better lifestyle, isn't it? Everybody is looking for that better lifestyle. Be it 200 euros or dollars a month, be it 500, be it 1,000, be it 10,000 or more. We can provide that through our platform to you. So that's why I really encourage you to stay on the call and to learn a little bit more about how you can do so. So Bill Rowell, he's the CEO and founder, and when he was looking after selling his hotels into diversifying and purchasing assets which would give him long-term residual income, he was introduced to precious metals, to gold and silver. Why? Or why gold or silver? Well, probably because, like most people on the call, most people don't really understand what gold or silver stands for, what it really means. A lot of people want to have it, or maybe they wear it, like myself here, but they don't really understand that this is really money. It was once upon a time, it still is money, and it is the best hedge against inflation. Now, you have all on the webinar, I see many people from different places on this beautiful planet Earth. You all earn different currencies, yet of course all those different currencies lose over time its value. And once Bill understood that precious metals, gold, what role it really plays and how important it is to diversify, well, he wanted to build a system that anybody, no matter where they come from, that anybody, no matter where they come from, could actually get engaged and start accumulating gold or silver. In fact, getting paid to save in gold or silver. How do you get paid to save in gold or silver? Well, by promoting our products and services. Why? Because you earn a commission. That commission you can then convert into precious metals. And this is actually how I started. I started 11 years ago. Obviously I learned about this message. I learned about precious metals because I was in the rat race like most people are today, working the 9 to 5. Then probably if they want to have even a little bit more money in their pocket, having to have another job. Yeah, a lot of people all over the world now, most families, both partners work. It's not just one partner anymore working, it's both partners working. And often they have even another job. And so this was for me the scenario when I understood that precious metals, what is it really? Well, it's the best hedge against inflation. In fact, in Roman times, with an ounce of gold, you could dress yourself. 100 years ago, with an ounce of gold, you could dress yourself. Today, with an ounce of gold, you can dress yourself. But also but of course, 100 years ago, sorry, I'm too fast here. But 100 years ago, obviously, with 1 ounce of gold, you could also purchase $20, or with $20, you could purchase 1 ounce of gold. So if, let's say, my grandmother would have saved $20, well, today, what could I do with it? Not really much. I couldn't really dress myself in a beautiful dress and beautiful shoes and whatsoever. It's not possible. Yet, if I was to sell my ounce of gold, I can still do so. Why? Because an ounce of gold is roughly around $1,300. And with $1,300, you can dress yourself beautifully. So what I'm just saying here is, if you earn the Kenyan shilling, the Ugandan shilling, if you earn the British pound, if you earn the euro, if you earn the dollar, we have people from the United States on the call, if you earn Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, whatever currency it is, well, that currency is over time losing its purchasing power, while gold stays always the same. So if you save in your bank and you have your currency in your bank sitting, you're probably going to lose over time. And so this is what my big awakening was, because I was actually saving. I was saving as much as I could. Why? But in, of course, currency back then. Why? Because I wanted to have a better lifestyle. But once I understood that I'm saving wrongly, which is actually diminishing, well, I really started sharing this message with Utopian Global. And that is how I made commission and got paid to save. This is our start. That is when we started. But now, of course, we have evolved. We have a new product STORH which is investing in resources that actually power the world. What do we all need? Energy. What do we all lack? Especially, of course, in developing countries? Energy. We just had last week, I think Argentina was cut off 2 days in a row. No light, nothing, no internet, no light, totally shut off. I mean, it's crazy actually nowadays, such a developed country like Argentina, but it happens. So global energy consumption, realities are that we have more people on planet Earth and there is an ever higher consumption. Yet we have a population growth, of course, from 7.7 billion in 2019, which estimated growth another 2 billion more by the year 2050. And time is flying, especially when you get older. It's like, where have these years gone? So we are growing in population, yet still almost 80% of our energy is fossil fuel. And that is the fact. So we have not yet, as a community, found the alternative resources which really can be obviously making the fossil fuel obsolete. It doesn't yet in this dimension exist. So still very small percentage is actually an alternative resource. Now we all want to go green. We all, myself included, don't like plastic. In fact, I don't like swimming in plastic oceans, which I believe by the year 2050, it is expected we have more plastic than we have fish. Another huge problem. So we need urgently to develop alternative energy sources. We need to address the environmental damage. And that is what STORH is actually doing. And you can make money with it. So STORH is really building value while actually doing good. And how is this happening? Well, pretty simple. For the first time, you, an ordinary person, me, an ordinary person, normal people, not the super rich, not the super wealthy, ordinary people, for the first time, we can own real assets in the different energy resource sectors. How great is that? And this is happening because of the concept which Bill and Ryan Messer actually put together, STORH. It addresses energy consumption realities. The reality is, we just learned, still almost 80% comes from fossil fuels. It is, of course, looking for the future, looking for doing good to remediate the environmental damage, which have been done by huge mining operations, building the bridge to a more sustainable future, and obviously what everybody is here for today, generate returns and drive high growth for investors. So STORH's vision really is to provide a resilient, high-growth tokenized investment platform backed by natural resources, not air, and resistant to market volatility. And the mission, of course, is to leverage very small legacy niche resources, opportunities, and provide a bridge to sustainable assets for long-term growth. And I say very small, I mean very small, like in the dimension of the whole energy sector, it is small. But of course, it's not small for you, it's not small for me in the whole dimension, because of all industries, the energy industry is the biggest industry, okay, of all industries. And so STORH is really giving you a diversified portfolio, and it's in a single investment vehicle. So under one umbrella, you're going to have energy resource assets in natural gas and liquids, mineral recovery technology, infrastructure projects, sustainable technology and services under one umbrella, which is generating profits. Those profits obviously will benefit you if you do hold the token as STORH. Obviously, if you become a STORH token holders through the unique marketing platform, the unique marketing arm, which Utopian Global is. Utopian Global is the marketing company for STORH. And so we start obviously with a foundation. So the foundation is what we have in the last half year. The company is 11 years old in precious metals. But since a half year, we can say we have now acquired our foundation. The foundation is the most difficult part, as we all know. Building a foundation of a house takes most of the time, right? Everything else then falls into its place, but the difficulty is always to start. Well, in our start, we have now been able to acquire the third asset in this very, very short time. And then, of course, we have the second phase, which is really the core, the infrastructure, the service-based projects. And then, of course, the high growth phase, when high growth for you, for me, for all of us is coming, which is then the mineral development and the technology projects. And so the difference is really obviously having created a product STORH, which is resilient to the market, has executable projects, has a single agile vehicle, has an asset-backed tokenization, has liquidity, that's what we are built on, and obviously leadership expertise. Okay, and so the foundation project, which you see here on this next slide, obviously is in the natural gas and oil, the Texas oil producing field, but also natural gas. And that produces currently, and we have been able to acquire a part of that. That asset is owned by different people. One is a Catholic Church fund, and then there's some other private investors in there. And we have, of course, acquired a part of that. It currently produces 800 barrels a day. Sounds a lot, but in the whole scheme of things, it's of course not that lot. There's a lot of production, of course, of fossil fuel still. So 800 barrels a day, but we want now, as we acquire the assets, take those profits and totally reinvest them so that we can actually return right now, which makes currently 25% per annum return, grow to up to 40% per annum return. That production field has a productivity life of 25 years. What it means for you, well, 25 years or more, it can actually pay you. So once we start the distributions, after we have enough reinvested, there's currently 2 wells being drilled this month, in the month of June. So after we have obviously increased that by the reinvestment, the full reinvestment from the returns, then we will have a potential return rate of 40%, of course, on the net of the token. Then, of course, the core project. Some of you, for you, it's new, we're on the call. We have been speaking the last few weeks about that, is the polystyrene plastic to fuel processing. We all know plastics everywhere in the world. How great is it that we can actually turn that plastic into fuel, having the whole expertise by the people who manage STORH, and can first of all clean up those oceans, clean up all this dirt, and recycle plastic in one plastic recycling plant. We want to build 100 of plants, starting with the first one in the United States. 20,000 to 45,000 kilogram of this one side can actually recycle per day, which is really, really great. So the upside on that is obviously a 50% enhancement over traditional processing, over the traditional way how plastic is recycled. We are going to be break even in around 2 years with that, and obviously have a high social environmental impact. This is an amazing cash flow product which we here gonna build. At the same time, we're gonna help the environment. And of course, we have mineral mining. So we're looking at Ecuador and Peru, and amazing project as well. And alone Peru project has 7.4 million tons of copper, 40,000 ounces of gold, and 1.4 million ounces of silver. That's the high growth project. That's why we have those 3 phases. So this is a long-term project. And what really, in simple words, as I always say, and we have a lot of Africans on the call, they know everybody who lives near a mine, the environment is totally disaster. Kids, they have, of course, diseases. You have lots of people dying earlier because of all the chemicals who are used. So it's really hard. And then we have, of course, all of Africa, all of Latin America, full of mines where they went in with old technology, took out what they could take out, and of course left all things how they were, and then pretty much poisoned the whole environment. So with this new technology which exists, you can remediate the environment, you can clean that up, but at the same time, there's still so much minerals in there which they couldn't back then with their old technology process. And this is what we want to do. We have the expertise for that, to do that, and all what we need is, of course, to raise the funds through Utopian Global Network, and of course give it to STORH. Then we do have, of course, the high growth project. Another one is the water cleaning. As we know, when we do, or maybe you know, or maybe you don't know, so when you drill oil, of course, there's a process called fracking, and those fracking has a lot of water which is being used, and then of course through the chemicals being poisoned. A lot of bad things with fracking. Nobody likes fracking. You just need to Google it on the internet. It's really not great for the environment. Yet what we want to do is clean that water from that fracking, and again give it back to of course the earth, right? And so the production of 30,000 barrels per day of clean fresh water, which is of course usable. I need to drink a sip. Which has a potential internal rate of revenue of 200%. That's why high growth, amazing project, what of course we want to purchase under the umbrella of STORH. So as you see, STORH, the STORH token, there is currently 46.6 million tokens are offered. Okay, the previous round, which was the capital raise before, was 22.6 million, and now we are just opened last week. The new round of 46.6 million tokens are offered, and we see here the total token on issue is 69.26 million. Once all those tokens are sold, obviously we'll by then have a company value way higher. That means, of course, great distributions for you guys who hold onto the token, or you can just eventually sell the token through an exchange if you wish to. And then obviously a next project will start after that first STORH token here. Liquidity, how do we plan that? Well, listing tokens on exchanges, doing an initial public offering, an IPO, and then obviously paying revenue distribution from the production of these assets. And as you learned in the beginning of the presentation, some of those assets pay 25 years plus, and doing some blockchain-based partnerships as well. The listing to the tokens and exchanges, of course, we need to create a lot of liquidity, meaning demand and supply for that. So we believe maybe 2020 to 2021 is when we go to an exchange, obviously to a selected exchange. We have a lot of exchange approaching STORH at the moment right now, but of course you've got to be very selective, and has to be as well a qualified exchange, license exchange. As you see here, where we come from starting with an exclusive private sale in 2018 up to end of 2018, and then acquiring the first asset. It was in March or April of this year, two small assets in Louisiana and Mississippi. And then now this month, having closed the Texas production asset, which I just showed you in one of the slides, and hence the value of the gross retail token price has gone up to €1. The gross retail token price. For Utopian Global, we sell packages, has a gross retail. Okay, it's not the net, it's the gross retail. And obviously we want to go through the token sale and go ahead and buy all those other things which I just presented you in this presentation: pyrolysis plant, water reclamation, etc., etc. And then obviously going into the mineral market there, the extraction of minerals and the remediation. And so this all represents here a rough estimate. It's always rough estimates of where we will be once we have acquired those different assets. That's why we believe we very possible be able to go up to €4 with the initial target, and eventually up to €10 because of the value of these assets and what they will give to its token holders. So this is the aim where we want to go. And of course, for you, I mean, I always tell it like this: if you want to make fast income, well, you refer people. If you want to do long-term income, well, you get in STORH. Pretty much simple. So you got to get into STORH, and it's gonna pay you long-term. If you want to just speculate on the price going up, well, you got to give it another, you know, a year and a half, 2 years, so that you then can sell out. That's all up to you. Myself, I'm here because I want to build residual long-term wealth for decades to come. The STORH team is a team with combined 250 years of energy market expertise. So they're experts in their fields. We have Ryan Messer, who drilled over 200 wells. Randall Eddington, he does all the midstream. Midstream is blending, mixing of crude oil, gas, natural gas, obviously, transportation, storage of petrochemics, all what this is all this market of midstream. We have then other experts like Philip Judge and Robin Slaughter. They are in the precious metals market since many years. In fact, Philip's father was born in Kenya, owned a gold mine. His grandfather is from New Zealand, but basically all his life lived in Rhodesia, Zimbabwe, owning as well gold mines. So he has 3 generations of mineral production, mineral assets, gold, silver. He speaks on, he was recently interviewed by Forbes. He speaks on the World Gold Council. So, I mean, amazing guy. He's all looking after the minerals, mineral reclamation, together with Robin Anthony Slaughter. So all those guys own their own companies. Yeah, they are all their life in this sector, and he is in renewables. Steve Orst, Mike Milieu is the lawyer, so he looks at all the legal stuff. We have the geologists, the advisors, Scott Myers, the blockchain advisors, etc. So it's a whole team, and many of them, they're not even on the white paper because they don't want to be visible. A lot of people working on the background here. So invest in STORH, it's pretty simple. You can either become a affiliate who wishes to get involved, make money from marketing and sharing the product and services, get paid to save, really, get paid to save, like when I started. Or you want to become an investor, so meaning you going to get into the quantum packages. You know, you just want to, you like the concept, you like what you see, and you will want to benefit long-term from that. Now, the premium packages or the quantum package, no matter which package they have STORH, if you're not in the, of course, if you're outside the United States, they have all STORH in there. So as I always say, when you become an affiliate with us, you buy any of the packages, really, could also be quantum, but really the premium packages, you buy any of them, well, you have so many possibilities. One, diversify in precious metals, meaning hedge against inflation. Second, well, build for future generations an income stream for you, obviously for future generations, an income stream through the production of those assets. Third, gain knowledge. And fourth, having a distribution model system, affiliate marketing system, where when you share the message, you get actually paid. And then, of course, or you come, again, as I said, you become a investor. You're not really interested in marketing or anything else. You just want to make passive income eventually from the STORH token. This is, of course, those are options which are available for you. How to get involved? Well, first of all, go to the person who referred you to this presentation, get registered with that person, complete your KYC, know your client, and your PPM, private placement memorandum, where it gives you really stake of ownership into the company. So you actually own those tokens. If you buy into STORH, buy a customer from as little as €50, STORH, the gold or silver from as little as €25. Pretty simple. Yeah, the affiliate packages start from 99 euro up to 3,500 euro, and they have and contain the platform of the gold or silver, that you can actually buy gold or silver wholesale, that you don't have a sellback fee, that you have free Swiss storage in the most renowned storage facility in the world. You have physical delivery if you can ship to your country, you have daily referral income you can create, and you have a premium education system, and you will see a lot of things coming out in the next few weeks on that. And obviously you get your STORH token. And for the United States people here, you can unfortunately not yet get the STORH token, as you know, once it is listed on the exchange. At the moment, you cannot get it. And all those packages, you still can do the business, you still can bring people on board, you still can recommend, you still can get your gold. So all the packages will be simply replaced by precious metals. And you never can get enough of that. The quantum package, they are more for the investors. So the quantum packages, they start with 9,000 euro up to 1 million euro. And obviously, as higher the package, as more STORH tokens you're gonna get. The affiliate packages, they have also a 50 euro membership, the affiliate packages, meaning in order to promote and market, well, you gotta pay 50 euro monthly. This 50 euro monthly is really your purchasing plan, where you get STORH. Obviously, STORH is what? STORH is an income producing asset. So you're actually accumulating every month more assets. You get your marketing platform, you get your educational system. And so I see it really as a savings plan in one sense, 50 euro monthly, which I'm paying, I'm willing to pay, because I get all these things in this 50 euro monthly. So it's a generous affiliate wealth generating system, which we do have, which pays you different ways, daily, weekly, monthly, for the marketing of the products and services once become an affiliate. We have, as I said, all those different packages. Every time you, the affiliate, if you become an affiliate, you introduce somebody and show them the platform of Utopian Global, and that person purchases a product, be it a customer or be it an affiliate, you making commissions. Our commission plan is a uni-level commission plan, pays 7 levels up to 7 levels down, and has another additional system where you can get even further down from all the people you refer, they refer, and their referrals. Okay, so let's say you refer somebody with a 99 euro affiliate package, you making a fast start for fast track commission bonus of 30 euros straight in your pocket, and you making then another uni-level bonus of 7 euros. So you basically, for referring somebody who comes in with 99 euro, you're making 37 euros. The person who introduced you is making also 7 euros. And that person who introduced the other person who introduced you is also making money. It's a referral marketing system, which is, by the way, the best and most honest business platform. Why? Well, just imagine. Everybody knows a great company here. I always say L'Oreal. L'Oreal is a huge company. They spend 6 billion each and every year in doing marketing, advertisement. Who's benefiting? Well, the marketing agency who makes all the cash, and a few models who put their beautiful faces on doing the marketing. Okay, well, affiliate marketing, network marketing, what we do is we put the money back to the people. Okay, you doing the marketing for us, you getting paid for doing the marketing for Utopian Global, for STORH. What is better? Give a lot of people a bit of money, or pay one marketing agency or a supermodel? I would say the most fair system is actually giving a lot of people some money, isn't it? So this is what we do. This is what we decided to do. And that all started 11 years ago by actually putting gold and silver, the understanding why to own in gold or silver, into the people's hand, so that they could, from as little as $25 or euros, access gold or silver, which normally they couldn't. Why? Well, because you have to have a lot of money to buy gold and silver from the best refinery. In fact, you can't. And so That's really the whole business concept. Works amazing, and it's absolutely great because there's no limit to what commission you can actually earn. It all depends on you and your willingness to learn the system and to build the system. Quantum packages, those are the investors packages, as I said, so from 9K up to 1 million euro. And of course, you're also going to get a nice commission when you sell these packages. Okay. And then, of course, we do have the uni-level bonus. As I said, the uni-level bonus, each time you or the person who introduced you or the person introduced refers a product and service, you can get paid up to 7 levels down. The first 2 levels, 14% on whatever product and service they purchased, and then down up to 3%. And in order to be able to get all those percentages, you need to work your business. You need to achieve some levels in your career, meaning an affiliate, you just buy the package, you introduce a few people. Well, in fact, you get paid straight away. If you have, of course, a person, your first level, your second level, you're going to get paid 14% on whatever they purchase. And on the bonus volume. Bronze, as a bronze affiliate, you have introduced 2 people. 2 people direct, you're getting paid up to 3 levels down. Obviously, you need to have people in your 3rd level. Bronze elite, you're going to get paid up to, you unlock basically 4 levels of payment if you're bronze elite. Bronze elite is you have personally introduced 3 people, and out of those 3, 1 is actually a bronze, and you have a certain volume. So this is how it looks in your career plan of Utopian Global, and I'm going to go obviously do special trainings, and we have special trainings out there going more deep into how are those different earning levels working. We do have also a direct bonus. Every time you sell precious metals, you make 1% on all your direct people on the value of that precious metals. And we do have certain incentives depending on how much volume you create for the company, how much marketing you do. You can earn from a Fitbit smartwatch to a telephone to a computer and to a nice destination, holiday destination, or a leader's asset field trip. So that's just some amazing incentives. There's more incentives coming very soon. We will do also special incentives for, of course, Africa, for Latin America. We have tours coming up, so they need different incentives for these tours coming up, because we're going to be very soon again back in Africa doing a Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, maybe Ghana tour. We're going to have a South American tour that's Panama, Colombia, Argentina, Peru, Ecuador, maybe some other countries as well there. And we do have, of course, the next event, which is going to be in Birmingham on the 6th of July. 6th of July, it is in Birmingham. I think it starts 1 p.m. So that's our next trip where Ryan Messer is going to come, Bill Rowell, myself. We're going to come and share the business opportunity, the product opportunity with you there. If you have people, well, I would get them there to learn about that. We have an Australian tour coming up as well, the first weekend of August. There's an event on the Gold Coast organized by Kitty Broom, and his business partner Paul Weeks, and I believe some of his people in his team, Ursula and Wayne Stone. They're also going to pretty much participating on the event on really putting this event together. Yeah, and then those upcoming tours, as I said before, information will be released soon. Questions? Well, for more information, contact the person that invited you to the presentation, and that's really it. So I suggest everybody who wants to or has more questions, well, get your questions answered, talk to the person who introduced you to this presentation, get on a webinar, read the white paper. You can find the white paper when you go to UtopianGlobal.com under STORH. There's the white paper, or you go to STORH.com. You can read the white paper there as well. We have a lot of webinars, a lot of trainings, well, you can get yourself informed to learn more about this amazing, beautiful opportunity. With that, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for listening to the presentation. I have gone over the time, I've talked too much, but yeah, so the event in Birmingham just again to come to a closure. So for more information to learn about the event, so you need to contact, this is either Bill Wilmot, John Bowen, Steve Thomas, Muriel Yagis, I believe also Sean Sherman. They all are involved in that event over there. I believe also Karen Creasy. So these are all the people who organized the event in Birmingham. 6th of July, we're gonna be there. It is a weekend, so there's no excuse that you cannot come, or that it's summer, or this or that. If you want to build generational wealth, if you want to really build a foundation for you and for your children, you cannot miss this event. This is an amazing opportunity, and with that, thank you guys, and have all a great day, great weekend. And I'm gonna move on here with my Spanish folks and help them build a business. So thank you guys. Thank you. Have a fantastic day, and this webinar will be put up on YouTube. So thank you.